Craig and Mike with Midwest Marine Parts here, and today we are going to show you how to make those delicious fellers right there into something amazing. All right, we are going to scale our sunfish now. So you get yourself a little spoon and just work from the tail up to the head. And you're gonna have to make sure along the fins especially to double check and get up. And then flip that little guy over and do the other side. Pretty easy, a little messy, but it's worth it. All right, and there we have our sunfish scaled. Okay, now I've heard a few people say, geez, that big old mess over here, you can avoid that by having the fish underneath water as you're scaling it. So we're gonna give it a try. We got our fish underneath water, and we're gonna scale it the same way that we did the other fish. And yes, it definitely does appear to be cleaner. It is definitely harder though. I would believe that the water is helping bind those scales to the skin's fish, and that's what's making it a little bit more difficult to scale. Definitely doesn't leave the mess. A little bit more difficult to do, but honestly, still a great job. After we have our fish scaled, I like to take my knife and just run it across like this, just to make sure everything, all the scales are off of it. There's a couple that I missed. Before we dehead it and then take out the guts. Okay, we have our fish scaled. Now we're gonna dehead it and gut it. And you have the pectoral fin back there, so you wanna come like that. Cut right down and the head is gone. And then you want to get that fin off as well as the asshole, which is a little rude, but that's what it is. And then you want to get the guts out. And there you go. That is what we will be frying up. We will show you what we do to clean up the inside of that here in just a little bit. Okay, we have our sunfish scaled. We took off the head and gutted it, and now we just need to clean all those guts a little bit more. Ugh. And what we like to use is a toothbrush. So we take our trusty toothbrush and get in there. And you can see all the guts and grime and blood coming out of there. And you want to get that good and clean because you don't want to eat that. No one wants to eat that. Clean that up real good. I think that looks pretty good. We have drained the water completely off of our fillets, and we are just going to batter them with a light flour batter with a little bit of pepper and salt to flavor. But very, very lightly batter them, and we're gonna let that batter tack up, and they will be ready for the fryer.